Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. There are tons of events that are happening over the course of this weekend. The craziest thing is there's a lot of first-time events that are actually happening, and at City Hall this Saturday is the first ever Tea-rific tea event. It sounds really fascinating, and so many different products and companies coming in. Joining us is Kimiko Oriu, and your company is called Kimicha.
Yes.
And Kimicha is behind hosting this event.
Yes, exactly.
It sounds amazing. You already have about 300 or so people registered to be coming in.
Yes, 300 people already have signed up. It's going to be great. People can try teas from all over the world, Kenya, Japan, China. There are going to be dance performances from India, tea ceremony masses coming from Korea, Japanese tea ceremony. So all of our tea workshops with tea and chocolate pairings.
You talk about these ceremonies, and really, there's really quite a unique difference between each of the countries and how they celebrate and how they prepare their tea. Is that right?
Exactly, and that's also how the idea actually sparked. Is I traveled to the different tea regions, and I realized culture is so closely linked with tea, and so we want to show like different countries' cultures through tea.
So there's almost an entertainment value to being able to come out and seeing all of these different presentations, but also the ability to try, I would think, a lot of the different products and see what's out there.
Yes, exactly. Like this year, for the first time in Canada, there's going to be Korean tea, which is a completely new tea in the market. There are going to be lots of exhibitors as well, showing their teas, so people can taste in different booths and
different purchases. Because as I'm realizing, there are a lot of different gadgets, a lot of different things that go with preparing a tea.
Yes, exactly. There are lots of gadgets which are traditional, but there are also some very simple modern ways, like the flask.
Yes.
A lot of people have this. Originally, the company thought of putting the tea leaves here, but I actually use it different and put the tea leaves at the top. You steep the tea, and then you turn it around and drink from the bottom. So that's how the tea doesn't continue steeping if you put it at the bottom. So there are ways to drink loose leaf.
Different ways of being able to do that. So a product's there, and of course, different ways. This would be part of a ceremony, right?
Exactly.
When you do a certain way to stir it.
The Japanese tea ceremony, that's the whisk to whisk the green tea powder.
And then here are just different products that are available. And then move us down. Take us through some of these. What would this be?
This is pu'er tea. Originally, people used to travel long distances with the tea, and so they would have them on donkeys. And why they compressed them into a cake is because when the tea leaves would fall, it would be very difficult to pick them up again. So they had the idea of compressing them so that if it would fall, it would be very easy to recollect.
So that's how they packaged it.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Very neat. And can you actually purchase it like that, or is this almost like a history lesson?
Yes, you can. You can purchase it, and then you just take a little bit of tea off there and have a cup of tea.
Oh, it's amazing. So you have, how many different vendors will be there in terms of over the course of the event?
There are going to be 13 different booths with different exhibitors, like teas, as well as some embassies are showing their countries.
Wow. And for you, I'm seeing or understanding there's a growing market for tea. You know, with so many, we've seen so many stores open up here in the Ottawa area that it just seems to be gaining more momentum. Is that right?
Yes, people are realizing and also trying good teas, loose leaf. And once you've tried that, you're hooked.
I think once you go beyond the normal tea bag that we're used to using as a very convenient means, that there are so many different flavors that are possible with your tea.
Yes, exactly. And there also there are different properties to teas, like some wake you up in the morning, some relax you when you want to sleep. So
ask questions is what you're saying. If you're looking for a certain tea to do something, head out to the festival. You'll be able to ask questions and see what it is that you like. So once again, the festival is happening at Ottawa City Hall. It's going to run this Saturday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. There's a variety of workshops that are going on. $15 is the entrance fee to be able to buy the ticket to get into the event and be able to then see the products, see the demonstrations from so many different countries, and get a little bit more involved. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. All right, so he's arrived. They found directions. They're here. He's on set and he's set up. Am I allowed to say that? We are cooking with Anthony Zedlak. That's coming your way right after this.